Well, Halloween weekend sneaking up, and the pandemic will certainly make it a very different kind of spooky experience. But there are COVID-safe places to get into the spirit of the season, like the Haunted Halloween Tour. Author and operator Peter Sacco is here to talk about it and many other things, because you're the guy, you're the expert on all things scary and paranormal in Niagara region. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. Great to see you again.
Yeah, and great to hear your voice. But yeah, you've heard many voices where we're not supposed to be hearing them. You are, like I mentioned, are an expert in paranormal activity, and wow, Niagara region is a hotbed.
Yeah, it's pretty cool here, Bob. So what I did, and with my other half, Amanda Walton, we created a really interesting video that people can do a self-tour. Normally of what would be, ghost tours people could go on for Halloween and that. We wanted to create it because of the COVID lockdown, and we wanted to have people to enjoy themselves, get out, be family, do something with their families if they wanted to do it on their own, or they could just watch it. We wanted to make it 100% safe.
Right, that's a great pivot. We'll talk about the video tour, but if you actually want to book something, how do we do that?
There's actually nothing to book. You can just go right to the Historical Niagara YouTube channel. It's already on YouTube. You can watch the video, you can download it, or you can use it as, put it on your phone as you're doing the tour. There's also a second video that's geocaching, where we have clues and really cool stories at various haunted locations.
Okay, but you were mentioning if people wanted to organize their own tours?
That's all on you. That would be
right.
You get your families, your friends, anybody who likes you.
You're a great guide for that in terms of tips.
I would be the guide, Bob. I would kind of be the guy, that you keep pausing on the phone and then eventually getting rid of me midway through or whatever you're done.
Yeah. Tell us about this video tour. So where specifically are you, and what kind of treats can we see?
So basically the tour, it starts out in Fort Erie, and it goes all the way to Niagara on the Lake. And there's about 12 really interesting locations to stop at, and they're all historical. They are all public friendly, where you can be on the outside of them. However, you can't go in, the buildings, because many of them are abandoned or closed or shut down due to COVID. Of course. And you can still see them, but you can walk around the grounds.
Right. Okay. Now, I have heard Niagara on the Lake in particular is the most haunted place in Canada.
It is actually, Bob, and perhaps that's why my video is not working today, because I live in Niagara on the Lake, and unfortunately we have one of these fall kind of little storms here. But yeah, it's the most historical place in all of Canada because of the War of 1812, and they say where there was tragedy and death, there's probably ghosts.
Yeah, actually, and the Chippewa battlefield is a great example of that.
You know what, Bob? That is on the tour. You must have seen it. So I know over the years many paranormal investigators have spent the night at the battlefield, and, they have picked up stuff according to them.
What, in your experience, and again, you've hosted many shows, written many books, and hosted many speaker series, and you get, correspondence from around the world inquiring about Niagara stories. What's the scariest thing you've ever encountered?
The scariest thing I have ever encountered was when we did an episode on the 1970 poltergeist case, which was a true case out of St. Catharines. And I sat down with the police officers that were there. I have the 7 police reports where an individual was levitating while sitting on a bed, and 3 adults sitting on a couch. So I have 2 eyewitnesses and the police reports. So that is the scariest one I've ever heard of or witnessed.
Yeah, I can see why that would be at the top of the list. Wow. Well, listen, Peter, great to talk to you again, and we will link up your website at chh.com for more great ideas and more on these great videos that you've put together, so we can have an extra scary, COVID-safe Halloween. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you so much, Bob, and everybody watching. Have a great day.